Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Geometrics HD here, and well, I've got to be kind of quiet because I've got people upstairs asleep. But I'm gonna try and bring you guys a video. Today I'm bringing you FIFA 15 demo, which I've played a few times now, and I've actually really enjoyed it. I think EA have done what we've all been wanting for a while, I think, and I think they've hit the nail on the head this time. And I'm going to show you some gameplay, show you things I like, show you things I think they should have improved on for this year, but they didn't. But let's get into it, guys. And this is the screen layout for the demo. I think it does look really good already. We've got the black kind of hints to everything, which is kind of what Xbox One had for FIFA 14, and I really liked it, and I was really jealous of everyone that had FIFA 14 on Xbox One, and the fact that they could have this black tint. It looks so much more professional than FIFA 14's white kind of background, if you know what I'm talking about. But I think I'm going to show you Ultimate Team first, just to get out of the way, because I'm not a massive fan of Ultimate Team on the demo. I'm not going to say I don't like it, but look, you get given a random player. I always get given Hazard for some reason. I don't know if everyone else does, but you get given Hazard, then the commentator takes you through building up chemistry and stuff. Most of us already know about this. They'll ask you to swap Willian and Fabregas. I'm sorry if this is really boring, but I just have to get through the easy stuff. Sacco and Thiago Silva are going to get moved around. It's really simple stuff. You guys will already know about this kind of stuff. And then they're going to expect you to play a game. Do I want to play the game for you guys? I'll play a little bit for you, but really it's nothing special. You come up against a team that they've randomly generated. I suppose you get to see the player cards. Zabaleta, I've only just noticed, has a non-rare 83 rated gold card, which in my eyes isn't really deserved. I think he deserves better than that. To be in a squad that won the league last year and be their first choice right back is something else. But the graphics this year, guys, even on 360, are very impressive. I'm really, really, really impressed with them this year, EA. Thank you very much for that. But I just thought the play styles this year, they're a lot more sophisticated, some might say, in the way that, well, it feels more realistic. The way people are playing football this year on the game, look, the way I'm just passing the ball around is much nicer to do. The way they tackle, and Messi, like Messi's on the ball now. Messi is Messi this year, just like that. Messi's just scored. I'm talking to you guys. I just want to show you what Messi can actually do on this game. Messi is Messi this year, and I think if any of you out there who can afford Messi in your ultimate teams, is going to be someone worth getting, because he honestly feels like how he would feel. That sounds really weird. No, he plays on this game how he plays in real life. Finally, EA have given Messi what he deserves, which is, and just everything about this I mean, keepers this year though. Let's get on to that. Keepers are really, really OP this year. And it's not just about the fact that they always save, it's how they save. They've got one-on-ones. When you're in a one-on-one situation, so you've got the striker coming at you. Now, in the past FIFAs, it was a simple finesse shot and probably put it around him. But not this year. This year looks like it's going to be a real task to even get a goal when you're one-on-one, because those keepers, they're like a brick wall. You're shooting at a brick wall and the ball just keeps coming back out. You're not going to score. Hopefully they'll fix that before the release, but at the moment, guys, that's looking like what's going to happen. I'm going to show you guys some of the kickoff matches now, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Yes, so I said I was going to show you some kickoff matches. Here we are. This is the kickoff screen. It just kind of, I haven't actually read this, but I think it just summarises the new stuff that's in there, the new gameplay and stuff. So it's got agility and control there. Player responsiveness and ball control are on a whole new level of FIFA 15. and I would probably say that's true, but in some respects the responsiveness makes the players retarded. They said that FIFA 15 is going to be more arcadey. I don't think it is this year. It feels hard. It feels harder to play because of how realistic it is. So the teams you get in the demo, you get Barcelona, Boca Juniors, Chelsea, Liverpool, Manchester City, Borussia Dortmund, Napoli, PSG, and we're back to the start again. I'm going to show you guys Barcelona. We'll play against Manchester City. As you can see, the players have definitely looked more realistic this year with the graphics. Although I'm not quite sure about the shoulders this year. They all kind of look like they're like that, which is really weird. They kind of go like that at the start. That doesn't look very natural, but that is 360. Xbox One, I played FIFA 15 on the Xbox One and it is much better, and everything. They put more effort into Xbox One, which is kind of sad, but I can see why, because it's kind of moving away from the old gens, and I will eventually get there, but not yet. So we're gonna go Barcelona versus Manchester City. This is the new layout, and I actually really like it. That I think EA have done their job well this year. The team management, let's go into that. So this is what it looks like now. So you've actually got the formation and the players on screen there. But then if I want to change like to Stegen for Claudio Bravo, because that's the new keeper, then I just move my left stick down into subs and reserves, and here's your players you can swap in. There he is, Claudio Bravo. I'll bring him in, and you can just scroll down, and it feels nice. Suarez is obviously in the reserves because of his ban, but I'm going to bring Suarez on, bring him on for Pedro, and it's so much easier. And if I want to change formation, I just press RT. Wait, I think, yeah, we just press RT, yeah, it swaps you over. And I can just do all this at the click of a button, just press A, change formation, and it's so much nicer and simpler. I can assign tactics to certain players and teams. I know that on Xbox One, I don't know, you can't do it on this, I don't think, on the demo, but on Xbox One, you can in fact give, you know how we had chemistry styles in FIFA 14? You can almost give, it's like chemistry styles, we can give them to each individual player on FIFA 15, and it does give an impact to this. But we're going to go straight into this. Game settings, you can't really change a lot on the 360. I know that you can change all this, you can change the season, you can also change the time and the weather on Xbox One. I don't think that's very fair on 360 that we can't have those little things, but I guess at the end of the day, EA were going to be focusing mainly on next gen, and fair enough, why wouldn't you? We're going to go into this. I'm going to show you what the intro looks like now. See, so these are obviously like your skill games. We've always had skill games before the matches. I wouldn't say they've changed that much, the skill games. But so a nice little intro here. I don't know what that's all about, but I do like it. Now again, we've got the black kind of background, and I really like it this year. I'm not very happy with the fact that the only stadium we can have in the demo is Anfield, and that is the only stadium that we can have, and it's Anfield. But I guess that's something we have to live with. The graphics though this year, guys, I genuinely thought they'd given us the wrong demo for 360, because it's so nice to play with. Just look at those Neymar there. Admittedly, it doesn't feel fluent at all. Sometimes, not all the time, but it doesn't feel as fluent, as fluent. I think that's what the word is. It doesn't feel as fluent as it should. And look, like FIFA 14, I'm not sure. Some of you are gonna, I'm gonna say it, but for another 35-40 quid, I was thinking there might be a few more changes than just the graphics and the layout on the screen, and the fact that Messi is Messi now, because the commentators still say the same thing. you've still got the same intro. I mean, on Xbox One it is completely different, I will say that. And the BPO has been licensed this year, so we have all 20 Premier League stadiums. All 20 Premier League stadiums all look incredibly realistic because FIFA 15 has been licensed for the BPL. This is what I mean. Keepers are OP, they always give the rebounds, but Fernandinho gets the goal there. He feels like a very good player this year. And volleys are very, very nice this year. I scored with Fabregas. Chelsea are a very OP side though this year, so whether that will change after the demo, I don't know, guys. But what do you guys think? You have to let me know in the comments. What do you think of the FIFA 15 demo? Do you prefer FIFA 14? I know I definitely don't. FIFA 15 is definitely the game I've been waiting for from EA. So guys, they offer you something called Learn to Play. I don't know what this is, so I'm going to click on it. So the practice arena. Okay, so now EA really, either this will change after the demo, but nice bit of skill there, but I don't think they've really put a lot of effort into trying hard to make this feel like a new game, because this is basically the same practice arena that was in FIFA 14. I'm not too bothered. I don't usually use practice arena a lot. What I want to bring you guys is the fact that they've now introduced something called Team Tactics when corners come up, and it actually tells you in the bottom left hand corner, and basically it offers you, by pressing the D-pad, if you can see that, yeah, the D-pad, you can now choose people to, like, I've just chosen for someone to run in from the edge of the box. So if I swing it out, there he is, bang. Unlucky, but you can see what I mean. Players are gonna feel, the game is gonna feel a lot more realistic this time round. And I've said that a lot, and I will say it again. But this is by far, I think, one of my favourite FIFAs so far, and that's just from the demo. FIFA 14's demo, I really didn't like because I was so bad at it. But this year, just there, PK gets a goal. But this year, I think that maybe I could have a chance. You can see the crowd is alive. They've obviously worked on this because the crowd was only going to be alive for Xbox One. And this video would be so much better if I had an Xbox One because I've played it on Xbox One and there's so many new things they've added for Xbox One. I can tell you a few. There is the fact that when you score, you can actually see the excitement that the players get, because they kind of go like that when they score. Like that, you can tell. You kind of get the excitement levels really going when they score, because the rush of blood that they get, they kind of like run straight for the corner flag. That's another thing. You can now smack the corner flag and it will wobble, which does look really, really cool, I think. Something else that I think maybe FIFA EA should have really fixed this year is the fact that the commentators have said the same thing at the start of the game, at the start of like a game, for the past 3 years or something like that. They always go, it's your commentators Martin Tyler and Andy Townsend or Alan Gray. It's the same bloody intro every time. I hate it. It just, you want something new. I get bored of their voices. I get bored of, like, I can predict what they're gonna say every time. And it's so boring to listen to. I think FIFA 15 is going to be a good one. I really enjoyed FIFA 13. I played a lot of games on that compared to FIFA 14. But, just, it feels like it was built for me. Another thing I'd say is players this year are a lot more intelligent. So if they're in a position where they're winning 2-0 on like the 80th minute, and they've got the ball down by the corner flag at their end, and they have it in their possession, they've got the ball on their foot, what they tend to do is just boot it out, just boot it into the crowd, and all that we get from that then is time wasting, and then they just keep winning the games. And I think that that's actually pretty cool, because, well, why not, eh? Why not? Why not have a bit more competition in the game where players actually know what they're doing for once? That's another thing, they do know what they're doing. They, when there's a throw-in, we don't have to wait anymore for stupid, like they'd have a massive long period where they go and wait for the ball, or the ball would be in their grasp, but they'd kick it away, and then we'd have to wait what felt like an hour just for the player to pick up the ball. But we don't have that anymore, because when there is a throw-in, they just pick the ball up. It's like an instinct. It's just quick. The throw-ins don't take very long at all anymore in this game. I think it's going to be a good year for FIFA this year. Yeah, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more, guys. And I'll see you guys next time.